Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, and it's time for another week in the life with Ella and Zach. How you doing? That was our drive down. I'm feeling tired. I haven't slept right the last couple days. For about 2 weeks now, I've been having these weird pockets of not being able to get enough breath. I'm assuming it has to do with allergies. I feel like I'm getting to the age where everything just starts falling apart. I'm 28, by the way. I'm turning 29 very soon. We don't think it's COVID, but I did reach out to my doctor because it is starting to get to a concern for me. I do have another COVID test today. I was getting them on the weekly when I was teaching students in the space. But of course right now, as you know, I'm not. Excuse me. So I've got a COVID test today, and I do have a respiratory clinic visit today to figure out just kind of what's going on. And I will obviously let you know on that. But we are at work right now, which is mostly what these become. And we're going to be building I know you can't see it's off camera, but I'm going to be building a water lily kind of display today, and then our dumpster is here. So we've got a lot to throw away. And of course, Ella wants to say hi. Say hi. Go boop. That's a good girl. All right, well, I'm going to be a little bit slower today just because I am so tired. And it's just from not sleeping right. I'm having some weird dreams, so that's the biggie, but let's jump to it. Let's have a good week. So the big question is, what did we accomplish today? Well, a lot. We've got this area of all the scrap wood and that clear. The reason why we threw out so much and we've only kept so little, this is not any fancy wood. This is just number 2 pine, which is not really pressure treated, which just means it doesn't handle humidity well. So we'll get boards that'll start warping back and forth. That's the problem with like Home Depot and Lowe's. Same thing with the lumber. That's the stereotype that's with it. We've got some trim up here. We cleared that out. We are going to be keeping this. This is actually really interesting. This is actually like fake wood floor, which will come out great for another show. So that's awesome. We cleared out underneath both of these benches. We found more drawers, more stuff hidden inside of them over there. And we just started going through our plywood. Now, of course, we've been doing this for, it's only 2 hours today, and I think we made some really, really good progress. But as you can see, there's just so much more that we still need to go through. You know, with the sheet goods, if they're not full sheets or half sheets, or really good long strips. All right, sorry. Sorry for that quick cut. But yeah, we've still got a lot of stuff to go. This is the dumpster so far. First when I came here this morning, come on, Ella. Come on. I was actually worried that we weren't gonna fill it. Now I'm actually worried that we're gonna have to do it twice. We still got all the stuff up there, and this cabinet I want to get rid of. There's some stuff on the stage. I could look at all the stuff up on top of there. It's just gonna be a to-do, but that's gonna be it for here. Now we're gonna head and make sure I don't get COVID and figure out what's going on with this breathing thing. And Ella's just excited to not have to work for a bit, huh? Here we go. Okay, so hi, haven't seen you for a while. How you doing? It's Wednesday, and yesterday, as you all know, well, actually, let's just back it up, okay? Last time I saw you was on Monday. On Monday, we knew that I was sick somewhat with something in my chest, respiratory, and we went. I went to the doctor, and I immediately got x-rays and blood work afterwards, trying to figure out what this was. Well, x-rays came back fine, and I didn't hear yesterday about my blood work at all. So yesterday was kind of a day off. I got the new Oculus Rift S set up, so that's awesome. That took most of the day, and I broke a mouse. That's a whole nother story. And we had a vet appointment yesterday, and we'll talk about the vet appointment here in just 1 second. So my blood work came back today, and everything's fine, except I have an elevated white blood cell count. Now that can mean tons of different things, but it's enough where I need to go back to the doctor, and we need to look around what it is. Right now I feel like I have pneumonia in my chest. I feel like there's stuff in my lungs. We probably should have gotten that on the x-ray. Again, I'm not a doctor. I don't do the whole, oh, go online and figure out what you have thing. I'm not a fan of that. That's why I pay a doctor to do it for me. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. So I've got an appointment tomorrow at 1:40, which means I didn't go down to campus yesterday because I wanted a day off. Today, Danielle was home, and I was planning to spend some time with her, but I just feel awful. Today I have no energy, really can't get a full breath. So that sucks. She's down with Willow right now and the ranch owner. And then I can't go down to work tomorrow because I got an appointment, and I can't go down on Friday. So we lost a whole week. I'm glad we were productive on Monday. But this week, really, I don't have a lot. So that's going to push everything back a week. But of course, health is more important. So that's where we sit. Now, the thing with the vet appointment. The vet came the other day to float a couple horses' teeth, and I had them look over Willow. Well, Willow's not 12, as was stated when we got her. She is 15 plus. So that sucked a little bit. The dog's flea and tick came in, but I don't want to grab that right now. The other thing is that we noticed that she's got a slight limp, slight lameness on her rear leg. Now, we paid $6,400 for this horse because the horse market is ridiculous right now. And if she couldn't be ridden, we would take her back and get a replacement. And that sucks. I don't like that idea. I don't like it at all. It's like adoption to me. I can't just send it back. But we bought her to ride, not just to have it. And I'm paying for her to be boarded at the ranch, so I can't have a horse that we can't use. So this is what the game plan is. Her lameness is small. It took really a long time to find her injury. Danielle, for the next 2 days, is going to work this horse out, and we will get a good idea of what she can do. If she's okay after these 2 days of just going, that's all we need her for. We don't do long rides. We do 1 hour to 2 rides, and it's not every day. So we'd be able to keep her in the family. But we're really gonna have to see how that goes. So that's where I'm gonna head down now. Maybe you get to see Willow for the first time. I know, I keep forgetting, I'm sorry. It's hard thinking just to remember to bring a camera with us, but let's head down to the ranch and let's just see how today's gonna go. This is Prince. Yeah, there. He's a nibbler. That's Thunder's butt, and the King's right there. Cloud, our buddy, is laying down there. He's the Palomino. Here, you're making this real hard, Prince. Go away. Try one more time, take another step. Fine, I'll stand in front of the tub. So, right there, that's King's best friend. That's Cloud. That's Cheyenne. She's 30 plus. She's the old girl here, but she's still kicking. She's still here, which is awesome. That's Polly. That's our other mare. Cloud's now gonna take a nap. It's beautiful in the sun today. As you can see, it's beautiful. So, I was hoping to see Danielle. Maybe we'll be able to see him before we gotta go back up and go from there. But yeah, that's how today is just going for me. One step behind on everything. So it's time to do chores and horses. I can actually show you now. This is Sweets. This is the ranch owner's new horse. Very pretty girl. Yeah, which doesn't like her face touch much. And this is Willow, telling me that she wants more hay. Yeah. Yeah. You say hi to the peoples. So this is her. She did good today, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign for us. I know, you want me to feed you more. I'm not gonna feed you, and I'm not gonna take you out either, sweetheart. This is where we usually let her out. You got a solid lick. But yeah, it's horse time. There's the rest of the herd. You can tell they're ready to come in. But yeah, there's Willow. I wish there was a bigger fanfare for that, but you know, it's not like we can just carry her out like we did with Ezzy. I'm gonna water down the barn real quick, and then I'll be getting the horses in. So this is not our preferred way of letting them in of what you're gonna see here today. I think I've shown you guys once before. It's just what we have to do until the gate gets moved out further. Lock, and off we go. We just come on over here to the other side. Let me go first, King. There's Kingpin. There's Cloud. Cloud, you keep going. Cloud used to be down here. And he still acts like, oh, I'll come in. And then he tries to steal some of Cheyenne's food, because hers is the only one that's sitting up so high. And then we just go around. Close all the gates. Nothing super exciting about that, but you can see everybody. I started with Poco. I did King. That's Cloud. I closed Cheyenne's. This is Polly. It used to be just Polly and Cheyenne. Those were the only mares we had. The rest were geldings. The rest were boys. But we changed that because we got 2 more. Come around, make sure that there's no heads here that shouldn't be. All right, and this is Peppy. I know exactly where to go. I've had people ask me that before. They get trained to know where their stall is, and you know where you go for food. They'll know too. Some of the horses who like a little extra activity, I gotta fix that gate. You'll see that we have to put double latches on because they'll just play with the doors. This is Ned. That's a border. This is Bo. This is the ranch owner husband horse. He's a good boy. No, they're all good boys and girls. This is Thunder. Of course, you probably can't see him because, again, there's not a lot of light in here. Excuse me. And then we got Little Bud. Dinner time for Sweets and Willow. And I can hear Willow going. I attempt to hold like this. Danielle's coming down because she lost her car key, and we're hoping that it's in this jacket that she left down here. What, you want dinner? Yeah? I'd like to give you dinner. Get back up there. Whoop, I'm stuck. There we go. All right. Enjoy, Willow. Okay, time to get them a refill on water and clean up all the poop. So that's a Wednesday. It's not my normal Wednesday. Usually I try to actually be down at the campus today, but what are you gonna do? So you can still hear it in my voice. I can actually hear it in my voice more. I can feel it in my lungs a lot more today. And I'm coughing now. Yippee. Hoping I can get some antibiotics tomorrow and just get me back on breathing terms. So I'm gonna go start up my parents' car that they got stored in the garage here. Let that run for a bit, and then we gotta figure out dinner. But that's a little bit about doing the horses, just the very basics of just getting them fed. But thank you guys for seeing this Wednesday, and we'll see you maybe tomorrow with an update. So it's Friday, and it's the end of the week. Well, the good news is I don't have COVID. Clean you guys off really quick, which is great. We don't know what's wrong with me still. I could be recovering from bronchitis. It could be tons of other things. We have no idea. So we're still in limbo and just kind of keep on keeping on. But today sucks because our old lady Cheyenne, who you saw earlier actually in the week, she passed away this morning. Actually, this afternoon, I should say. She actually had to be put down because everything was failing on her. She lived 30 plus years old. She had an amazing career doing horse rides and doing lessons and anything and everything you can think of, and she's got 2 sons who are still living on the ranch. And old age caught up to her today. There's a plus side and a negative. We all know that death can't be avoided. The positive is that she did have such a long life. She had an amazing retirement. All the food you could think of that she'd want. And now, obviously, we don't have to worry about if she's in pain. You know, is arthritis coming in? That's the good. The bad, of course, is the heavy hearts and the loss. So quite frankly, it's just a shitty way to end the week. And of course, my heart goes out to my ranch owner and her husband, who've had her for 26 to 28 years. I can't even remember at this point. But yeah, as is life.
You know, with horses, they can live to 30 years old, so you could have a companion that you could have for majority of your life. Sweets, which is my ranch owner's new horse. I did some math really quick. If she lived to her ripe old age, I will be almost 50 by the time that horse passes away. Kind of scary when you really think about it, but I think that's going to do it for this week. I don't think I'm going to have the energy to really talk to you guys at all this weekend, and we'll see you next week back at work as we continue to throw stuff away. Thank you guys for coming out to this one. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and I promise there'll be happier content coming in. Layla's outside right now, or I'd have her say goodbye, but just needed this moment to talk about it. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.